More than 33 years in prison. That's the prison term handed down to a former Oahu basketball coach who was once trusted as a mentor for young girls. His victims say that he is finally being held accountable for a pattern of sexual abuse stretching nearly 2 decades. Kimber Collins was in the federal courthouse for today's sentencing.
I can say this courtroom was heavy. The brave victims, much older now, were still visibly shaken as Judge Seabright brought down the sentence that many hoped would be long overdue justice. Dwayne Yuen, a former Punahou basketball coach and public school teacher, admitted to using his position to prey on the very students he was meant to support.
It was just a sigh of relief, and kind of like finally.
Yuen pled guilty in December to 12 federal charges, including sex trafficking, coercion, and producing child pornography. The sentence covered 5 of those counts. In all, 10 victims came forward, their stories spanning 2 decades. Some of the earliest allegations date back to the early 2000s, when victims say Yuen groomed them with gifts, meals, and promises about their athletic futures, while making it very clear their success on the team depended on their compliance. Inside court, victims read letters and spoke directly to Yuen, calling him a monster and a silver-tongued devil, and asking the judge for the maximum sentence.
That feeling of just finally getting what he deserved, after all these years of silence and torture.
Yuen also addressed the court, apologizing to his mother and his victims, saying, quote, "No woman, especially younger women, should feel pressured or manipulated." Judge Seabright told Yuen he believed nothing would change if he were released, calling him a predator with a whistle, before ordering 33 years and 9 months in prison, life on probation, and mandatory sex offender registration.
We're going to go ahead and continue our lives and continue to empower youth and continue to protect those innocent, and making sure we continue to be the change that we want to see.
And after the sentencing, when asking the victims about the people who knew about Yuen's alleged crimes and hid the truth all these years, the victims say that they are equally to blame. Reporting in front of the courthouse, Kimber Collins, Island News.